Hello, everyone. My name is Darla DeGrande, and I am coming to you out of my home office in San Diego, California. This is part two of a three-part series on social media. You know, we have this thing called the World Wide Web. It's the internet. And there's about 6 billion people on the internet. And that's what this is about. So there's digital doors. They're also called platforms: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok. There's all these different ways that you can use as your digital door. And so we're doing a workshop on 3 of them. Yesterday was Instagram with Tom Signorello, and if you missed that one, I'm going to be loading it up on my YouTube channel later tonight, so that'll be up there. Then this is Facebook, and then on the 7th, the coach and LinkedIn trainer Janice Porter is going to be teaching on LinkedIn. And so I'm excited that you're here with me, and I want you to share this with people so that other people can learn how to attract, especially if you are in any type of an online business. Sharing ways for people on your team or in your business to learn how to become more attractive to more people through their said platform is only going to help you in return. And first I want to start with why I use Facebook. Well, I used to own salons and day spas years ago when Facebook was born. Back then I had 16,000 clients. And that's where I started. And that's where I've been, and I'll tell you why I'm still here. Over the course of my journey, as you may or may not know, Facebook maxes you out at 5,000 friends. That is for your personal page. You can have 5,000 friends. Now, yes, you can go get a business page where you can have an unlimited amount of people, but because people tell me all the time, Darla, why don't you start using your business page, convert to a business page, because you can put more people on a business page. The reason being is because Facebook personal page allows more engagement, where the business pages are meant for ads. That's where they want people to place ads, and you don't get seen a lot. So when I make a post on both of my business page or both of my pages, I get very little exposure, very little interaction on my business page because I don't run ads. I am an organic relationship builder. I'm not an ad builder. Okay, so when I started back in the days, 10 years ago, I let everybody come onto my Facebook page. People that lived in my town, people I went to high school with, I brought in. Now, mind you, this is before all the fake pages and the creepers and all that kind of stuff, because when Facebook started, it was legitimately a place to connect. Okay, so I immediately went up to 5,000 friends. I have had 5,000 friends for a long time. And what happens is once you max out on your friends, then people have to follow you. Now, following you means that they can still see all your posts. It's just that you cannot tag them. So I am public. You know everything about me. It's all out there. I don't have any limitations other than I limit what gets posted to my wall. I have my wall settings so that I have to confirm the posts that people bring to my wall, because I don't like politics and drama on my Facebook page. I don't like it in my life. I don't want it in my page, which I'm going to give you a little side coaching tip on that. I teach a course called Master the Art of Human Connections, and I teach people the mindset of how to reinvent their mind and create human connections. Now, one of the ways that you can use Facebook to reinvent your life is by learning how to manage who you allow in your life and on your Facebook. In life, you get to choose who to hang out with. You get to choose who you allow to come to your home. Treat your Facebook the same way. For example, if you're going to be a political, boisterous follower of one side party, you're going to push away the other side. And it goes the same way with drama. If you are drama on your Facebook page, energy people like myself and people that feed off of energy and thrive off of energy are going to vibrate away from you. And that's what happens. You're going to attract vibration and you're going to distract vibration by the way that you choose to post on your Facebook. So I have always been an entrepreneur. I've always been in search of clients and friends. Let's face it. We can't live without clients and friends. If we're in business, we need clients. If you're an employee, you need friends that'll get you jobs, then they need clients. Get it? So we need clients, which are people. It's a network. And so in my salons back in the day, I was building hair salons. So I was putting hair posts and talking about hair, doing hair stuff to attract people that wanted to come to our salon for these types of hairstyles. Well, then I reinvented my life back in 2008, and I got started in network marketing. And network marketing is the same as network building in business. It's just that one is wrapped in a brick and mortar structure, and it caters to the backyard of where that you live. For example, my salon had a brick and mortar building around it, and I was looking for the people that lived in the Coachella Valley, Palm Springs, Cathedral City, Palm Desert, Rancho Mirage. I was looking for those people to come walk through my front door, right? Through my front door. And that little award right there, I don't know if you can see it, top 200 fastest growing salons in the country was our salon, because I learned how to attract people through my front door. Then I got started in network marketing when this thing called the World Wide Web was born. I was fascinated by it. I was like, oh my gosh, you can talk to people in another state, in another part of the world. You can do transactions over this thing called the interweb, internet, whatever it was called back then. I was fascinated by it. And for me, it made sense because backyard business was limiting. I could only service the 16,000 clients that we had in our salon because we could only be open for so many days. Once I got onto this thing called the internet, and I was like, wow, I can touch people anywhere. I was like, this is fascinating. So that's what I like to teach today, is how do you bring those people? There's 6 billion people out there that you don't know, they don't know you. But how do you build a relationship with them? How do you bring them in through your digital door? Thanks, Tom, for that little phrase. I love it. I've used it a million times since then. Your digital door. Facebook is my digital door. For years, I have been doing business on Facebook. So I get started in network marketing, and I don't want to build a backyard business because I like to travel the world. I want to travel the world. I want to be able to leave anytime I want. I want to be able to make money anywhere in the world. That's why I love teaching how to attract through Facebook. So that's what I'm going to cover. So then I maxed my friends out to 5,000 friends, and then I started shrinking it down. So I got a sponge. I got a new sponge. I took it out of the package. I put the sponge in a glass of water, and then I started wringing it out, okay? So bring friends into your network, because the larger the network, the larger the net wealth that you have. The more people that know you, love you, and like you, the more money you can make, the more customers you can have, the more opportunities that land at your footsteps, the more referrals that come your way. If you live in a small little bubble of a network, but you're trying to build a network for net wealth, rethink that and start opening up. Now, you can start profiling people to find out who they are, to make sure you know them. That's good to know. And build a relationship. Ask a message to people. Ask them. When you click on Facebook at your friends list and you see somebody sent you a friends list, a friend request, ask them some questions first to find out why they would like to be your friend, where they know you from, how you're connected, and take good judgment on that. But be okay with doing that. And then get in a couple Facebook groups of things that you like. Go find your old high school group. Do you know that every high school has a Facebook group? There's all kinds of friends in your high school group, and start reconnecting and building relationships. And whatever you do, don't start spamming people with your product. You have to build relationships. It is 100% about creating human connections. It's relationships that business transactions create. And until the person is from here to here, if they're here, they don't want to do business with you. They want to do business with you here, okay? For example, my husband needed a contractor to do some work at his office. We put a post on Facebook, and everybody started putting referrals of we said seeking a referral for someone to build those plastic dividers that you need for the COVID laws. People started putting referrals. Who did we choose? Our friend that we know, our relationship from someone that we work to build a relationship with. And that's where referrals come from. The game of life is who you know, how many people and who you know, and what do they think about you. So build your network full of all kinds of people. You got to look at people as a heart and nothing else. No color, no religion, no races, no nothing, a heart. Focus on the people that are positive and the people that look at the human race as one race. Okay, that's who I build my network of, because those are the type of people that I want in my network. We all have our circle of influence, and our circle of influence works in layers. See this little freedom symbol right here? Right there in the middle is one little dot. That's you. And then you have 3 friends. Those 3 friends, you can manage them really well because they're your 3 friends. And you got hundreds and thousands. And then you got here, you got tens of thousands of people on the outside here that you don't even know. You don't know those people. They're 6, 10, 12 degrees of separation away from you. The goal is to get your inner circle to be this thick and your outer circle to be that thin. How do you pull people in to bring them close to you, to get yourself surrounded by a type of people that you want to be surrounded with? That's what I'm going to teach you. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. So share screen. So this is my Facebook. This is, by the way, I'm going to give you a couple side tips on things. This is called your banner picture, and this is called your profile. When you make a profile picture post or a banner post, it's seen to more people than when you make a straight Facebook post, just so you know. So if you have something really important, you can put it up on your banner picture. So for those of you that are watching and want to know how to find the registration link and the times for the next posts, for the next trainings, here they are. Just click on my banner picture and you'll see right down here, here's the registration links. And then here's the playback from the very first original one, and I will post the other playbacks when I get them loaded up. Okay, so this is my Facebook, and I'm constantly eliminating people. Now, mind you, today, years later, after I've built massive networks many times, all I focus on today is building relationships. I don't put any energy into where those relationships turn out, because I understand that all you have to do is build relationships. At 53 years old, my career is building relationships. My hobby is building relationships. Loving on people, putting positive out, making them feel valued and appreciated. And right now with what's happening on the world out there, with the world out there, it's needed more today than any drug. Love and connection, human connection. I walk around, my husband and I are very touchy-feely, and when we're wearing our masks, we can't even give each other kisses. It's like crazy how this world is becoming so disconnected. And it's not social distancing, it's physical distancing. We need social connection. Social connection. What you're looking at right here. Social media is the connection right now in the world that is going to get you further than personal face-to-face connection. I barely am on Facebook, barely, because I have a team of people that are on Facebook for me. So I'm going to teach you what my team does for me. If you saw my birthday, this past birthday, about how my daughter had to bring a wagon to the mailbox to bring in the mail, and how I had to have a crate to carry the cards that came in the mail for me, that is all 100% a direct reflection on building relationships. But how did it start? Where can you start? I want you to take a little piece of one of these things that I'm teaching you today and start right there. Okay? If you are so busy already in life that you cannot do what I'm teaching you, then we need to talk about that, because you need a team of people working for you too. Okay. So we're going to start with, I made a list, birthdays. In the beginning, of time of Facebook, I used to post happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday on everybody's birthday. And then it got busy. I got bigger, and this is common. When you start learning how to do these tips, you stop doing them when you get too busy. Okay, here we go. Birthdays. Over here, up at the top, you're going to click on Home, which is going to take you to where your menu is on the left. And over here on your events calendar, you can find birthdays. Okay, so here's all the birthdays. Now, when you have 5,000 friends, you have a lot of birthdays. So my virtual assistant, I have a social media VA that goes in every day and posts on every single person's page. So you wrote on Sharon's page, every single person's page, happy birthday. I have the same message that goes on every single person's page. And it says, happy birthday, Sharon Torres. May your day be filled with lots of love and empty calories. That gets posted on every single person's birthday page. Now, you can do that every morning when you wake up with your coffee, especially if you don't have 5,000 friends. I do it on every single person. I don't do it, but my VA has it done to every single person on Facebook. What this does is brings back great conversations with people. I get private messages. People will say, oh my gosh, I haven't heard from you in so long, and how are you, and da 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 da. I want you to think about a modern day version of Charlotte's Web. That is the way I see all this. I am Charlotte. I am going to do things that attract you onto my web, and then I'm going to spin you with love and kindness and inspiration and encouragement and empathy. And I'm going to connect with you on a real friendship level. Those people on their own ask me, what do you do? What are you doing these days? They go and they do their own research to find out who I am. They start following me on my other sources of social media. Be kind, genuine, bring them in, love on them. Get to know every single one of your Facebook friends. Okay, under birthdays again, you're going to have some people that have their wall shut down, okay? So when their wall is shut down, go over to their messenger by hovering over their name and message them privately, okay? Take that extra step. Don't leave anybody uncelebrated. I personally take it a step further, and they also get a card in the mail from me. I am all about drilling that relationship as deep as I can. Okay, so that's birthdays, and that alone, you guys, is enough for you to do on a daily basis to bring people in your life. Now, you're going to want to come back to the birthdays, and you're going to want to click on each one to find out. Now, you'll go back a few days and find out if they engaged with you. Find out if they didn't answer. What you're doing now is finding out if that's a real account, if it's a real person. Go research who they are and remove them from your Facebook to allow somebody else to come in. So then I have saved posts over here. When you're on your Facebook, when you're on the home page of Facebook, you come over here and you scroll. Okay. Oh my gosh, my friend's baby. Look at how cute she looks, Sherry. Oh my gosh. I am absolutely going to go over here and click Saved Post. Saved Post. Now I'm going to click the collection that I want it added to. Now I have a few different card senders in my life. I have people that create these fancy gifty cards. I have my own cards. I have people that do my campaigns. I've got all different types of people. So I put it in the folder of the person that I want. But this so happens to be my personal friend. I'm taking care of this one myself. So this goes to Darla's saved cards. Okay? So then I'm going to show you what I do with that. All right, now look at this one. Oh my gosh, it's their 14-year anniversary. I save anniversary posts to Elaine because Elaine, she's been with me for many years. She knows my clients. She knows them well. She happens to know this people. She knows exactly what I want her to do. So I'll show you as I keep scrolling. With everything in the past, families. Uh-oh, a new baby. Okay, gotta save this one. Save post. New baby, gonna celebrate. That's going to Elaine. And then I also go, oh, look at these guys. Okay, now these people used to be friends of mine in the network of my very first business. I knew them when they were very young. And look at this, today's their anniversary. I'm going to save this post and they're going to get a beautiful card from me. I'm going to save it to Elaine. And then I go over to other groups and I go in my other groups and I save important posts. My social media VA saves all these posts because my card sending VAs send out those cards. They make me look like rock stars. You make yourself look like a rock star by doing what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm going to show you another one. Now, when you bring people into your network and you want to start loving on their posts, you can put them into a group. So let's say you're new to network marketing, or you're new in business, or you're maybe in the insurance business or Medicare or whatever, and you've got your clients. You can put your clients in a group. They will not know that they're in that group. You can go to that group and love on all those people or check out what they're doing while they're in that group. They don't know they're there. That's just a way for you to categorize people to keep them separated. Let's just say you want to make a post and you only want it to be seen by certain people. You can click right here and pick who you want that post to be seen by. Do you want it to be just seen by your close friends or your leads or your personally sponsored? Or what about your affiliates? You know, you can specific friends, or if you want to make a post and you want everyone to see it, but maybe a couple people, you can pick that right there so that you can have it go just to the people that you want it to see. Now you'll see it on your thread on your Facebook, but it'll show you that it only went to a certain group. Okay, now here's another one. Let's say you have somebody that you want to see all the time. Like, I love seeing Elaine Williams posts. Elaine Williams is one of the most, oh, she shared my, but hey, see, that's why I love her. She's one of my besties. And if you want to follow somebody who is positive, who is constantly channeling positive vibrations, come over to this woman's page, be her friend. She is amazing. Sprinkle kindness everywhere. She's got positive quotes all the time. She's amazing. You can click right here. Elaine Williams. Right here you can click on friends and you can go to close friends. If you mark people close friends, like everybody should have me marked as close friend. Go to your Facebook page when we're done and mark me as your close friend, and you know why? You'll see all my posts. They will come to you. I see all of Elaine's posts because I have her marked as a close friend. Then you can add people to other lists. This is where you create your lists, just so you know. If you want to create a list, you create it right there and you start adding people to the list. I talked about how you can capitalize on birthdays. Love everyone. Everyone. Tell everyone happy birthday. Here's another thing. For those of you that are in send out cards, I want to give you a little tip. Scroll forward on the events calendar to 10 days out, or do it month by month or every coming week, and send every single person that's birthday is coming up a private message. Or for you people that handwrite cards, you can do this too. And say, I see somebody has a birthday coming. What's your mailing address? ? And then put a little envelope with some heart on it. And people will send you back, oh yes, here's my address, and oh, send me chocolate, I love money, are you gonna send me money? You know, it's funny. Relationships start that way. People will reach out because, trust me, more people know you on your Facebook than you know them. Meaning people know who you are, but you don't know who they are. And they actually look up to you and they think you're kind of cool. That's why they're your friend. They like something about you. They met you somewhere. They heard something about you. They like something that you post about or talk about, and they're your friend. And when you send them a message to say, hey, I see somebody has a birthday coming. What's a current mailing address for you? They're so excited. It's all about relationships. The way you treat people is more important than the way you make money. I promise you that. Work harder on building relationships than you do on making money, and you will not have to worry about how to make money. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in here. If you have any questions on anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Build those relationships. Treat people well. Be kind. Bye.